Hey guys, this is Donna coming through. Just had something on my heart and wanted to share, I guess, something that I'm going through. Kind of going through a phase where it feels like um, it's time to do something great. And it just seems like during this phase, I'm gonna have to look at myself a little bit differently than what I've been looking at myself before. Um, and because the way I've been looking at myself is as a single mom and kind of like a victim mentality kind of thing. So I'm going to have to begin to look at myself a bit differently. Probably change it to a more of a power stance as opposed to a victim mentality, because I'm feeling like I'm going into a different level in life where it's going to require me to not only look at myself differently, but to also have higher energy and more confidence and belief in myself. Um, what came to my heart was that I will have to just kind of get some quiet time so that I can reflect on things and to really understand what it is that I want to bring to fruition. And I need to block out the things that are bothering me and or just stopping me from thinking about the things that will bring me success. Um, I also feel that I have to do what's on my mind and also do what's on my heart, and I have to do it now as opposed to later. A lot of times before, I was procrastinating and I was, just doing a lot of thinking about and or watching YouTube videos on, how other people might have done it and things like that, as opposed to just trusting my intuition as far as just trusting my intuition and trusting my process as opposed to trying to get instructions on the process. And a lot of times when I was trying to get instructions on the process, I would freeze up and one day I'd be all hype about it, and then the next day I would have totally forgotten about what it was I was actually trying to do. And so now it's about just doing it now and doing it when it comes to my mind and comes to my heart, and forgetting about perfection, forgetting about if I know how to do it or not, and just doing it alongside of all the mistakes that I might make, and just seeing what happens. I think that would be the better way to do it, because I think during this time, or just it's something that I got away from, which is like just trusting what I have inside of me, as opposed to looking outside of myself and trying to find a surefire way of doing things. Now I'm kind of defaulting back to the basics and just really trying to just trust myself like I did when I was a kid. I just did it, you know what I mean? And I didn't question it. I didn't worry about my mistakes. I didn't worry about anything. All I did was just do it and then look at it and just kept doing it over and over again until it was to my satisfaction. But looks like I'm gonna have to try to do that again, uh, and then just doing what I always wanted to do, as opposed to just thinking about it. I've got to begin to believe there is an abundance of what it is that I want out there, as opposed to holding on to the fear. And when I look at the abundance of it, I think that'll help me face the fear of losing whatever it was that I let go of, because I think the fear comes from thinking that I'll never have what it was that I let go of, or ever again, or it'll take a long time. That's the idea that the fear comes from. And I just don't want to look at things like that anymore. If I understand that there is an abundance out there, then, when I lose one thing, then, I have to understand that there is other things out there that I can look forward to. And that kind of cancels out the fear altogether. And then the last thing that I realized is that I have to gift myself the things that I feel I need in my life, as opposed to looking outside of myself for others to give me the things that I feel I need, such as compliments or encouragement or motivation or whatever that thing might be. I have to give myself those things, as opposed to waiting for someone else to gift those things to me. It's great when someone else gives me those things or gifts me those things, but I have to be the first one to do that, so that I rest in security within myself, as opposed to relying on someone else to give me that security. And I guess that is what came to me on today and what sat on my heart. And it helped me quite a bit. I'll have to work on these things, of course, but I look forward to it. Just like I look forward to moving shortly. I'll probably take you guys on that, along with me on that. Not to say you want to see my boxes or anything, but it's pretty exciting for me. So I thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.